we need to talk about Instagram. If you're a content creator, whether you're on YouTube or on all of the social media platforms, no doubt Instagram is a big part of your marketing strategy, as it should be. In the past, Instagram was known for its photo sharing capabilities, and over the years, it's been gradually progressing to become a much more interactive platform, focusing on other areas, including IGTV, which is really their attempt to sort of come up against the content that we're getting on YouTube and now on TikTok. IGTV wasn't really met with the amount of success that was required, probably to do with the fact that it was a little bit clunky in its implementation and wasn't really fully integrated into the Instagram app. So it became a little bit of a challenge for some content creators to actually create the content, download a separate app, and it was just far too difficult. At the time, it was suggested that Instagram preferred to keep their videos separate from the platform, but lately we've seen some integration of new features directly within Instagram app, including the story mode and Instagram Reels, which has really been promoting video in a massive way. And that's really quite consistent with what Adam has to say in this video. So I'm going to play a section of the video first, and then we'll come back and have a look at the points that he brings up one by one and have a discussion of how it relates to us as content creators here on YouTube. Let's take a look.
Right now, we are trying to build new experiences primarily in 4 areas. The first is creators, and I've talked a lot about creators and trying to help them make a living. And this has to do with the shift in power from institutions to individuals across industries. The second is video. Video is driving an immense amount of growth online for all the major platforms right now, and it's one that I think we need to lean into more. And I'm going to actually talk about that more in a minute. The third is shopping. Now, the pandemic shifted or accelerated the shift of commerce from offline to online by a number of years, and we're trying to lean into that trend. And the fourth is messaging. How people connect with their close friends has changed a lot over the last 5 years or so, and has moved primarily to messaging away from feed and stories products. But today I actually want to talk a bit more about video. And I want to start by saying we're no longer a photo sharing app or a Square photo sharing app. The number one reason people say that they use Instagram in research is to be entertained. So people are looking to us for that. So actually this past week in our internal all hands, I shared a lot about what we're trying to do to lean into that trend, into entertainment and into video. Because let's be honest, there's some really serious competition right now. TikTok is huge, YouTube is even bigger, and there's lots of other upstarts as well. And so people are looking to Instagram to be entertained, there's stiff competition, and there's more to do, then we have to embrace that. And that means change. So what you're gonna see over the next couple months really is us start to experiment more in the space of what we call recommendations. So showing you things in feed that you may not be following yet. We just started testing an early version of this last week. This week there's a new version that's coming out with topics where you can say which topics you want to see more of or less of. But we're also going to be experimenting with how do we embrace video more broadly. Full screen, immersive, entertaining, mobile first video. And so you'll see us do a number of things or experiment with a number of things in this space over the coming months.
So as you can see, he identifies 4 main areas of interest that Instagram are going to be focusing on. The first one, of course, is the creator, and he identifies the 2 different types of creators being the corporate and the individual. And he mentioned something about making a living. So I'm kind of inferring from that they might be looking at rolling out some kind of broader monetization scheme similar to what we have here on YouTube with the Creative Partner Program. If you're not aware already, YouTube allows you to monetize your content once you achieve certain milestones, including getting 4,000 watch hours per year and 1,000 subscribers. So hopefully Instagram are thinking about rolling out a similar type of system. The next thing he talks about is video and driving growth through video. This no doubt comes about through the competitors that have recently emerged, including and probably specifically referring to TikTok, which has really become a global phenomenon. TikTok have really stolen a lot of market share away from not only Instagram, but also YouTube, I would argue. So much so that we're seeing TikTok-like features being rolled out in most of these social media platforms. So Instagram already have Instagram Reels, which they've now made a major UI change to include the Reels icon at the bottom of the Instagram app, trying to encourage people to create Reels more than ever. If you've ever posted a Reel, you'll probably notice that you're going to get much more engagement higher view count than just posting a regular photo. And by what he's discussing, they're looking at really trying to boost and promote those of you who are creating video content on the Instagram platform. I ran a few tests on my own Instagram channel, posting some photos. On an account that has around 500 or 600 followers, I would receive around 5 to 6 likes per photographic image. Then when I posted a couple of reels that had video content, each one of them got between 1,000 and 1,500 views. So that clearly demonstrates that Instagram are already placing preference on content that is video-based and has more interactivity as opposed to static images and photos. The next thing he talks about is shopping, that online shopping has become a trend over the past few years that they want to capitalize on. Already Instagram allow you to create taggable products by setting up a store and then tagging and linking to your own website to purchase. Perhaps they're going to make more seamless transitions or have some kind of built-in shopping capability to further capitalize on the ability to sell products directly within Instagram. He also mentions messaging and how most people are using one type of messaging app or another to communicate. Obviously, there's a lot of competition in the messaging space. There's Facebook's own messenger app, as well as WhatsApp. There's also WeChat, Viber, Telegram, and Signal. These are all really specific messaging platforms. Some of them are focusing on privacy, whether Instagram are going to look at rolling out more features to encourage people to use the app as a messaging application will be interesting to see. But ultimately, he says that Instagram is no longer going to be a photo sharing app. There's going to be considerable development in these other areas to help Instagram become a #1 destination for entertainment. Being aware of all these changes really makes it more important than ever to get across your video production strategies, developing some techniques to create short form video content, utilizing your iPhone to the best advantage, working with video editors to create short and engaging videos that can really help reach a broader audience along with your long form content. So let me know what you think about these changes that are flagged for Instagram. Do you think it's a positive thing, or would you prefer things stay the way they are? I can see a necessity for these changes given all the competition rising, especially from the obvious one, which is TikTok, which really has taken a great degree of market share away from many other social media platforms, including YouTube and Facebook, and probably even Snapchat. So this is really an attempt to stay relevant and to regain some of that lost market share. After all, these social media platforms are vying for your attention. The longer they can keep you on the platform, the more opportunity they have to sell you advertising and to basically keep you engaged with their own platform. So it's probably an essential move for Instagram in order to stay relevant, in my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments box below. If you enjoyed the video, hit me up with a like and consider subscribing to the channel. See you on the next one. Bye for now.